Ladies and gentlemen, AEW is going wild right now. You know, we talk about Jinder Mahal and Tony Khan, and we talk about what happened to Darby Allin. Nearly freaking snapped his neck in the latest match. And Sting, man, it looks so miserable. What about Will Hobbs and Chris Jericho? Everything else going on with AEW is absolutely insane. I might make a separate video about that. As you know, I've been hitting you with that WWE 2K24 countdown, man. So we're going to obviously do a lot more of that. Keep an eye on this channel. Now, we're going to obviously talk about AEW Fight Forever as well, because I love wrestling, and so I love wrestling games. I wish we could talk about AEW Fight Forever in a positive light, but it's just not possible. I mean, the ridiculous Toni Storm DLC they have put out there, it's already very outrageous, right, by itself. But when you look at the fact that they have really done nothing about this game, which was also half-baked on release, not even complete on release, it is a very big insult to a major injury. But that's all I'm about to say about this subject. Now it's your turn. So I looked at the latest video. There you go. The tutorial, or not the tutorial, but the trailer video that has been watched 4,000 times on YouTube. And I just want to look at the comments. Well, maybe I'll go on X or Twitter as well and see just what people said. But I see one of my recommended videos as like, oh, AEW Fight Forever is becoming a blatant cash grab by WrestleGamia, by the way. And WrestleGamia are British YouTubers. You know, those guys are the nicest in the entire world. Even if they're roasting this game, then that means there's a problem. But okay, let's go ahead. The only way this will work is if they give us both versions of Toni Storm. That is absolutely correct. Yeah. They should, first of all, it's Toni Storm. It's written right here, man. I feel like you should know. Anyways, I'm not going to criticize this guy because what he says is correct. I mean, in an ideal world, we should have gotten the both versions. They should have said like, oh yeah, we scanned her like really early, so here's her early version. But we also, of course, we care about you, and we're asking $12 of you for this game. Or not even this game, this one singular character, this DLC. So we might as well go the extra step and give you Timeless Toni as well. But the fact is, they did not do that. This is Toni from months and months ago now. And when you look at the thumbnails, when you look at all the promotional material, you see black and white pictures of Toni Storm. You see the Timeless Toni Storm. It is extremely shady, and I think it's kind of actually like false advertisement, right? I think it might fall into that. I genuinely think it might fall into that. But allegedly, let's say allegedly, in a video game in Minecraft. I'm not making those claims. I'm just saying it might happen if, you know, someone from, let's say, the planet of Mars saw this. I'm just, you know, clearing myself of all legal things just to make sure. Can't wait for Timeless Toni Storm in 2026. Yeah, you can't wait for Timeless Toni Storm because obviously she's timeless. So I'm just sitting back and enjoying this because I've told you guys in the past, and some of you agree with me, but there were a lot of people roasting me saying like, oh no, this game doesn't look bad. No, this game is okay. There are still some people trying to defend this, but this is indefensible. And the fact that you guys now realize that, all of you, like 99% of the community, it's beautiful. There needs to be a timeless filter for free. Yup. Not just a filter, because that's you making the screen black and white. Like, Jesus, you know what I mean? Like, that's also very insulting. Give us the timeless attire, the entrance, the whole shebang for free. But from what they've done so far, I don't think they're even gonna go for that. Like, they've been that lazy, that money hungry, that disrespectful, that I just don't see what I just said happening. Hopefully they make me eat my words. Hopefully season 3 is good. Because for most people, season 3 is gonna be like the last thing. I mean, there are many of us left who is covering Fight Forever, right? If season 3 is a bust, that's gonna be the final nail in the coffin. I feel like of the game for a long while, unless they come up with like an insane update, which again, not hopeful. So only one character. It's not even her current gimmick. Just like with WWE 2K, can't keep up with gimmick changes. We have definitely had Timeless Toni Storm long enough for this DLC to be timeless, 100%. And if it isn't, you know, current, you could have at least had the decency to make this like $5. But again, I went over this just now, so let's read more comments now. Loving this new music and Toni is so fire. This person is either a chat GPT, like he's related to that person or she, or they have no idea about Toni Storm. Like new music, bro. New music. I'll just play just a second of it. Yeah, this isn't new music, basically. Oh man, that's sad. I wonder what they replied. Hold on. Yeah, that Truth Seeker just laughed at him. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna give a like to that. Should have been day one with Jamie Hayter. Absolutely. Where the hell is Jamie Hayter? Where the hell is Samoa Joe? Where the hell is Swerve Strickland? Damn, they should at least put an option to switch to her timeless game. Bruh, that's gonna be $24. Come on. You're expecting this for $12? Wow, you spoiled son of a bee. You know what you can do with $12? You can buy Witcher 3, which is, like what, 120 hours of gameplay? Absolute joke. Obviously, it's not worth as much as Toni Storm DLC in AEW Fight Forever. Man, I made a video about this, right? I made 5 things you can do that's way better than buying the Toni Storm DLC. Some people dislike that. Some people disagreed with that. I'm gonna go fucking lose my mind. I don't swear. I really don't swear in most of my videos recently. But AEW Fight Forever, man, it's such a ridiculous situation right now that it makes me swear. Probably should have pushed this one back to update to the current gimmick unless you're going to do that update for free later on. Dude, if they pushed back on this, Season 2 would literally have nothing. So they had to put this out there. They planned this anyways, way in advance. So they never listened to us and they're not going to start. I feel like they're never going to start doing that. This should be free, but it's probably like $15. Yep, it's pretty close. Canadian, yes. It's $12, 12 USD. In comparison, DLC fighters for Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat 1 are 7 and 8 respectively. By the way, this is a whole nother topic, but I think this is also a bit of a ripoff. Not a bit of a ripoff, definitely a ripoff. Like, Jesus, $7 for a character. But, this is what gaming is now. I still don't like it and I still don't accept it, but I understand it. It's 25 for the whole season. It wasn't free to make. Oh my God, dude. 2K gives out DLC. Okay, let me finish this comment. I don't even want to read it out loud. It wasn't free to make. If you don't ask the same from 2K, don't do it here. Thankfully, someone replied. 2K gives out DLC packs every couple of months, and if you want to but them individually, buy them individually, they are worth $10. Between 5 and 6 characters for $10 is more worth it than one character for $12. And don't start with if you don't ask the same from 2K. BS, because 2K has been catching the same heat for years. Absolutely. And let's say 2K didn't even exist. Like, this is a bit of an exaggeration. I like to do that, as you guys know if you've been following me for a while. But let's say my friend murdered somebody. Then I go murder somebody. And people blame me for it. And people criticize me for it. And I say, hey, you don't criticize my friend that much for murdering somebody. Why are you criticizing me? Because I fucking murdered someone in a video game, Minecraft. Dude, what I did was completely wrong. It was completely wrong. It doesn't matter. Like, if somebody else did it. This is number one bullshit. That's what I think. You people arguing over WWE versus AEW overpriced DLC. Meanwhile, Baldur's Gate 3 and God of War Ragnarok give out DLC like an epilogue. Hey, this guy is right. They gave it out for free. The updates for Baldur's Gate 3, absolutely insane. Many other games would make them DLC. Many other games would like cut Baldur's Gate 3 in half and sell the other half to you as DLC. Just saying. Both WWE and AEW have their issues. AEW sucks because they promised it would be an alternative. Instead, it's more the same. No. Gameplay is right for AEW, but one of my biggest criticisms, both of the video game and the show, the company itself, is that AEW was supposed to be the alternative. Something better. but all it's done is give WWE more power. I mean, obviously that's not the only thing it's done, but it's one of the worst things it's done. It's like it showed people that, oh, you know what, we were complaining about WWE, but oh my God, it could have been so much worse, right? Other than that, obviously gave people places to work with. People like Cody Rhodes got big benefits from it, right? Revitalized their career. So let me not make that blanket statement. I'm a little angry right now, but you get what I mean, man. Same with the game, like, but yeah, this guy's right. Siza, I'm gonna call him. They both have their issues. Not only did they promise an alternative, people said this game will put 2K games out of business. Why were they saying that? Who said that? And AEW didn't come anywhere close to doing that. Yeah, those people are absolutely delusional. It'd be the same thing as saying AEW was going to put WWE out of business. Like, no. It's just the company is badly managed, AEW itself. And obviously AEW Games itself is going to be badly managed too. I mean, it's not a big shock. Every update I see for this game makes me more glad I didn't buy it and more angry at the promises made about this title. I'm still glad I bought it for the type of matches you can have alone. You can have... What? Although I do admit it would be nice if they gave us more updates so I can understand the criticism here. Well, I cannot understand your comment. Literally the biggest criticism of this game is that we don't have enough match types. I guess he's talking about the lights out, the Battle Royale mode, right? Those are unique, those are different. Some stuff that we've not really seen in a WWE game. If he's saying that, I can understand. But come on, the biggest criticism, or not the biggest, but one of the biggest, is the lack of match types. So, there's some guy saying we want timeless. We all do. This is one I'll pay for. If only they were able to make it timeless in time of release. Not worth your money. Wait until it's free. It's probably gonna be super, super cheap. Like this guy is on something, Truth Seeker. Wait for a couple of months, maybe a year. If you waited this long, you can wait like way longer. Don't worry about it. And then like once the game is super cheap with all the DLC, go ahead and buy it. That's what I said even before the game released. So that'd be your best interest. Matt Dickey's Wrestling Empire is releasing the bull rope and chain match updates, and you're offering outdated Toni Storm for $12. Just give up already. By the way, I'm gonna be playing the Matt Dickey game. I've done it in the past, but it's been a while since I've done it. We're gonna check out all the updates sometime. So again, keep your eyes on the channel. But this guy's also right, man. Matt Dickey is doing crazier things. Casual Pro Wrestling is doing crazier things than AEW Fight Forever sometimes. Add a promoter mode. You can add so much more, but all they do is add freaking Toni Storm. So season 3, man. All I'm saying is season 3. That's your last chance. Like after that, if season 3 sucks, you can bring the game back, but you'll need a miracle. $12 for an outdated DLC. How disappointing, darling. It takes 5 weeks to lock in and make DLC. Scanning, making the model, handcrafting the moves, mocapping the intro. She changed gimmicks instantly after all in, and season 1 and 2 were locked in before the game came out. Relax. Truth seekers everywhere, man, okay. Still doesn't justify the pricing and inclusion. That's part of an already overpriced and empty season pass. No, it does! It does! You don't understand! These people, like, AEW doesn't even pay Easy, Mr. Easy, you know what I mean? It's like, this is the same as simping over a girl on Twitch. She doesn't even know you exist. AEW Games don't even know you exist, bro. Unless you're like someone from AEW Games and we're actually trying to defend. That'd be ridiculous. No way. So yeah, man, there you go. I think that's enough said. They're very tone deaf. They clearly don't care. I wish they did, because this game has great gameplay and great potential to be something amazing, even still. I'd say at this point, hold your hopes up for AEW Fight Forever 2, instead of this game getting like any type of live service thing. But if it does, again, I'll be here covering it. And I'll say this one last time and I'll be out of here. I'll be super happy to eat all the words that I've spoken one by one, as long as at the end of the day, we get a good game. But yeah, that's it. I'm out.